Death, destruction, disease, horror. That's what war is all about.
Yes, sir.
We are assembled here today to pay final respects to our honored dead.
I would say that was a logical assumption, Captain.
We do it in Mexico all the time.
Why?
I don't know.
We're human beings with the blood of a million savage years on our hands.
It appears so.
But we can stop it. We can admit that we're killers, but we're not going to kill today. That's all it takes. Knowing that we're not going to kill today.
That was a good line that we just missed. That I don't know if anybody ever really laughs at it because it doesn't make sense.
That's true.
Made in USA.
What?
Made in USA.
That's true.
Charles A. Wardle from Wyoming. Okay, we've got a Robert W. Davis from Utah, the first Utah 147 Bomb Squad 303 Bomb Group. November 9th, 1944. Just before my one day after my 4th birthday. Here's Newton L. Harris Jr. from Colorado.
I don't feel very good.
I got sick.
Check off and tell him to send my stomach down.
Uh-oh. Guess I was taking pictures of the ground. I hope that doesn't mean that I wasn't taking pictures at all when the flag was coming down.
You're absolutely right. That's exactly the way it was.
Well, I was hoping that there was a restroom here. But I don't see one. I guess I will sign the guest book. Did you help me fold up the flag?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
What's what? Yeah, I did it in the British style.
Who are you?
This booklet is relatively particular to this site, even though we
Whatever.
do have information here on other sites we have around.
That one's good.
A bit more in-depth history than what you'll find with the handout there.
What's it for?
I do suggest you take one of the handouts, though. On
Why?
the back of the handout, there's a worldwide email address that you can write or you can look up on your internet.
What the heck are you even
And
talking
it's got all of
about?
our burial registry information.
That's a pretty good
It also goes
idea.
into great detail about all of our sites around the world. This we call
Hey, can
our
I have one of your...
brochure.
Yeah, it looks pretty
And in
sweet.
there, it talks
book
about
for
each
me?
of our cemeteries and federal monuments that we maintain outside the United States. We are the American Battle Monuments Commission. We were created specifically to maintain American burial sites outside the United States.
Whatever.
It's the same for this fine young man. Thank you, gentlemen, for your
I
help.
felt really good inside.
Thanks.
Wanted to look up a name, right?
Such an idiot.
That's true.
Who's this?
I don't know.
Has a war been staged for us, complete with weapons and ideology and patriotic drum beating.
Max S. Tripp. Let me print this out for you.
Perhaps you can find out what we're doing here.
I already know.
You wouldn't mind telling us.
You won't like it.
I already don't like it.
You're here to keep me company.
You might not walk out of this room alive.
And just include as much information as you can about him. And be patient. It can take sometimes 3 months. But when just about the time you give up and think you'll never hear from him, it'll show up.
Don't you usually know whose property you've stolen?
What do you mean?
I'll see you tomorrow, Pedro.
Okay, just after the gentleman took the flag down over here, the boys came along and helped him fold it up, and I missed that. That would have been nice to get that moon out there. This is the really huge one. This is near Norman, where D-Day was.
We have 11 sites in France.
Wow.
That one, you can see the Eiffel Tower from the front of the visitor center. It overlooks Paris. It's in Sérènes.
That's cool.
Oh, shoot. This one's in France. Okay, this one is where we are at the moment. From a whole different angle than where I was taking photos. There's the chapel over there.
Get off my property!
Wow.
Okay, the boys helped this gentleman fold the flag up, and so we're getting photos.
I came here from France in June of this year.
Politics to your wife, and we're taking now one with one boy and
Not a
the
problem.
other.
Not a problem.
No, you and
Oh,
him.
okay.
Step out, Jacob, and then you'll have your boy.
I'm not rushed. This young man might be freezing, but I'm not rushed.
You don't have to stay here with us. We're not
Okay.
babies.
Your turn.
Okay, now Jacob.
If you vote for me, all of your wildest dreams will come true.
Very good. Thank you
Now,
so much.
before you guys leave, I'm going to give you some grave decorations.
I did some drawings for the flyers.
I'm sorry.
And, okay, guys. Thank you. My pleasure. Let me give you my card. If you guys ever have need any help or any questions, store.
I can't really describe it. It looks like a bat coming out of a hole.
That's true.
Anyway, the boys have just received flags here that have flown over various graves here
It's a piece of crap. It doesn't work.
on Memorial Days. Okay, that's great.
Yes, sir.
We're driving through Cambridge, and I've got it on night shot. We just passed the engineering department and the place with a big statue in front of it. At that point, I decided I ought to catch some pictures here.
Take us out of orbit, Mr. Spock. Ahead, warp factor 1.
Acknowledged, Captain. Warp factor 1.
We are going to, is this the same parking terrace we pulled in 7 years ago? I know we parked in an underground parking place 7 years ago. And
Go ahead.
walked in.
Lift it up.
Yeah, if you don't go soon, that thing's going to come down and you won't be able to.
Get up there.
He says we're going to need a 3 pounds of coins to get out of here.
It's like $1 an hour.
In this galaxy, there's a mathematical probability of 3 million Earth-type planets.
You're right.
And in all of the universe, 3 million galaxies like this.
Well, what's there to eat?
And in all of that, and perhaps more, only one of each of us.
Whatever.
Okay. Now we're going to go see Cambridge on foot for a while.
Do you think people will vote for me?
No.
This is the parking terrace that we're in. We're on Corn Exchange Street. And we're just going to walk around and hope we can find our way back. I had it on night shot. I'll just take a little footage here on regular for comparison. There is quite a bit of light here. This is St. George House. Excuse me.
Why don't you go chase an asteroid?
She's dangerously insane. We've seen the evidence.
I like her bangs.
Me too.
She is dangerous only to your authority, sir.
Go climb a tree.
Oh yeah, the marketplace. Doesn't look like anything's going on at the marketplace now, but all the stalls and things are still there. I think we decided once before that because Cambridge is a destination for so many people that they leave the market set up and they run it in the winter, even though most of them do not operate in the winter.
The logic by which you arrived at your conclusion escapes me.
And you can tell that we're in a college town because bicycles everywhere.
Quite correct.
Okay, there's an old church building right next to the marketplace. These are buildings related to the college. Some of them look like churches, some of them are churches, some of them are combination chapels and places where people study. Many of them founded by different people over time. plan was to go in, but it's closed because of the holidays, I guess. I understand this is a bank holiday today, even though it's the day after Boxing Day. This is King's College, started by Henry VIII. It's the famous chapel in the middle there. I'm not sure whether this building was part of King's College, but I suspect that it is.
Logic is a wreath of pretty flowers which smell bad.
It's pretty much my favorite animal. It's pretty much my favorite animal.
I like her bangs. Do you think I look old enough?
What is that? I kind of like this. I'm gonna get one myself.
It's $12.
What? $12 for that?
Okay, I just got to take a shot of this because when I was here, every street, every alley, every place, everywhere looked like this, but not anymore.
Why do you got your hood on like that?
This is Montague Road in Cambridge. I lived on this road in a little place called The Hobby, which burned down before I went home. I suspect that it may have stood right where this newer garage has been built. As you notice, there are very few garages along this street. And when The Hobby burned down, and it was just a small little narrow converted horse stable, that may have been the spot where it was. On the evening of December 27th at 10 minutes to 9 p.m. we are in this hotel in Stratford-on-Avon.
You coming with me?
I don't know.
We're going somewhere else?
Well, we'll take a walk right after we eat,
Oh,
so you don't have to come all the way back up here.
okay. We're going to go, we are, by the way, at the Moat House Hotel here in Stratford, and we're going to go eat, and then we're going to walk about the town a little bit afterwards. This is a huge hotel. Well, we came down the elevator, and the boys said they were going to come downstairs. Well, we don't see them yet. Still a little bit of evidence of Christmas here.
I am asking how, mister. I want answers. Kirk out.
Okay, we have checked in here at the restaurant, and dinner is what we would call a buffet, although I think Blaine said they call it a carve and serve. But anyway, I'm keeping guard on the table here because I don't want to leave my camera here alone until the others get back here. Okay, we're having a little walkabout here in Stratford-on-Avon in the rain after dinner. You can tell they know they've got a lot of Americans here. Look right.
That Yanks littering the streets.
That is Shakespeare's birthplace, and then the big building, or maybe it's that one down there, is the Shakespeare Center. And Blaine just made the comment that since they don't open till 10 a.m. in the morning, we may just content ourselves with what little bit we're seeing here tonight, because we can't afford to be still around here that late in the morning. Okay, I'm standing here in the alcove of the Shakespeare Center out of the rain.
So, captain of the Enterprise. Interesting.
So, Lady Macbeth. Interesting.
There's a section where they have exposed the daub and wattle method of building that they used back in those days. Got some rain on my lens, you can see, but it is raining and the wind is blowing toward me.
Come with me.
I shall do so.
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Blaine was explaining that Shakespeare built the house on this site after he had become quite wealthy. But for whatever reason, the house is no longer here. But they know this is where it was, and so the site is maintained. The Shakespeare Birthplace Trust New Place. On this site stood New Place, the large Tudor residence which William Shakespeare purchased in 1597. The foundations. The house was demolished in 1759. And they have a nativity scene here. Vein on my lens.
That's too bad.
Causing problems.
I know what you mean.
Wiping it off.
Well, what's there to eat?
Maybe that help.
We didn't get to eat anything today.
It is pretty dark out here. Go to night shot.
We didn't get to eat anything today.
Well, that would be most unfortunate.
Kind of walking under the part of this house that hangs out over the sidewalk, so it's fairly dry here. Okay, I'm across the street from that building now. Blaine points out that this was the school that Shakespeare attended. And then that church over there. It's the same one I was looking at just before I wiped my lens off. Okay, this is looking at that chapel, the Guild Chapel, founded 1269. The Fraternity or Guild of the Holy Cross was already in existence in 1269 when Bishop Godfrey Gifford or Wooster, as they say it, granted a license to the Brethren of the Guild to build the chapel and to found a hospital for the poor priests in the diocese. Anyway, you can look the rest of that up on the web. I'm being left behind. I gotta run.